Do you want to become a successful real estate agent? Or maybe you are someone who's starting a business in the real estate industry and just want to know what it takes to become successful in this business. In this video, I'm going to share with you 8 things that you can do to make sure that you're on the right path. Number 8 is the most important. So make sure you stick around until the end. Let's get into it.
No shot, no gimmick, no gimme look. No plan, go get it, no giving up. No gas, get a man's like give it up. Gotta get it, gotta kill it, like fill it up. No drop, no wait, no hold on.
Welcome back to my channel. You're probably wondering what gives me the right to give you this advice. My name is Amr, and just in 1 year, I was able to achieve relatively a very good success with competition of 30,000 agents in Dubai, all thanks to my personal brand. I will explain to you later at the end of the video. The first thing you need to do is you need to write down your goals and you need to make sure that they are realistic. Let's say, for example, you set a goal to earn 25,000 dirhams a month. That means that you have to sell one off-plan, one-bedroom apartment that is worth 1 million dirhams, giving you a commission of 5%, and that will equal 50,000 dirhams. You divide that by 2, half for you and half for the agency, then you will end up with 25,000 dirhams a month. Now, of course, you can start with that and gradually increase as you go and as you get better with your skills. Feel free to write down the goals in the comment section below to hold you accountable. Also, I've created a Telegram group for both investors and real estate agents in order to share good deals, distressed deals, and so on. So make sure you join. I'll leave the link to it in the description or in the links in my bio. The second thing you need to do is you need to plan your day, your week, your month, and your year before it starts. There's a funny story by Jim Rohn. He says, if you're like laying bricks or you're building something and someone passes by and sees you building it and just asks you, what are you building? And you say, I don't know. See, they will come and take you away. They will think you're crazy. So basically, you need to know what exactly you're building. So before the day starts, in my opinion, the best to do it is the night before. You need to plan what exactly you're going to do in the next day. And you will be amazed on how accurate, like almost like 99.9%, you will achieve all the things that you have written from the night before. The third thing you need to do, and is extremely important, is you need to talk to lots of people every single day. Also, Jim Rohn said, if you talk to lots of people, you're bound to make sales. Just because of the fact that some people will buy due to sympathy to the salesperson. Not only that, you will get people who want to buy for so many different reasons. So it is important that you make sure that you talk to lots of people every day and that you keep a track of how many people you spoke to. A good thing to do that I used to do is to also send a creative messages. Of course, not copying and pasting what everybody else is doing, but you need to do your own thing. You need to follow your own style. You need to listen to your own intuition on what works and what doesn't. As long as you talk to lots of people every day, guaranteed you will see results. Number 4 is you need to focus only on one area if you work in the secondary market, and you need to focus only on maximum 2 to 3 developers if you work in the off-plan department. The reason being is when you spread your energy all over the place, you will know one thing or 2 things about each and everything, but it's never enough to be able to close a deal. On the other hand, when you're an expert in one area or an expert in one developer, you'll be able to explain exactly to the investor why this area is good, or you'll be able to answer questions whenever they are asked. Trust me on this one, it's a must. Number 5 is you need to learn how to say no. I know how difficult it is when you are just starting out and you're just trying to accept anything and everything because you want to increase the chances of you closing a deal. But you need to know exactly where you are focusing and what your goal is, and you need to reject anything that does not serve that goal. The reason being is it will distract you due to the fact that there's so much data in this business that can overflow you, especially when you're like accepting requests from random people, ignoring the fact that you need to fulfill the promises that you make to those people, as it will affect your reputation. So make sure that you're able to say no. Make sure that you're keeping your goals list as a priority. Number 6 is I recommend you to start practicing meditation, mindfulness, and gratitude. It is so easy in this business to be dragged into the attitude of complaining and negativity. And if this happens, just say goodbye to all your dreams, because it's a spiral. You will be dragged into it, it will never end, and the only way to get out of it is by completely separating yourself, to put yourself in this bubble, and make sure that you are able to change your mood, make sure that you are able to tell yourself positive affirmations, whatever it takes to get you in the mood to work and to continue working. The seventh thing you need to be doing in this business is networking. And networking is extremely important, as you never know whom you're going to meet that is going to change your whole life and probably your whole family's life too. Remember that you have to put yourself on the right track in order to meet with opportunities. Opportunities are not going to come to you while you're laying in bed, unless you're extremely lucky. Number 8, and the most important out of all of them, in my opinion, is creating your personal brand. You need to wake up every single day not as a person, but as a brand. It's important to know that people do not like to be sold. People like to shop with friends. And what personal brand does is it makes people your friends while you are sleeping. So think about it this way. You are laying in bed, you are sleeping, and someone on the other side is scrolling down your Instagram or your Facebook or your YouTube or whichever channel that you're on, and watching your videos and getting value out of your videos and feeling this connection with you, seeing how you walk, how you talk, exactly as if you're like friends. So what happens is, after that, when you speak, this person already is trusting you. Luckily, me and my team have decided to help fellow real estate agents build their personal brand. All you have to do is DM me personal brand on my Instagram. I left the link over here, and I will tell you exactly what to do. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and activate the notification bell so that you don't miss any update. If you don't subscribe, you're probably never gonna see me again. But if you do, you're growing physically and mentally and pocketly with each video I upload. See you in the next one.